Hey, this is Chris Guldi with the Guldi Group right here at Keller Williams Realty in Southern Maryland. And before I get into today's video, I wanted to real quickly let you know that if you send us an idea for a video, ask us a question, and we use it for one of these videos, that I will send you a $25 gift card to wherever you want. Starbucks, Chipotle, doesn't matter. Just let me know when you send in your request for a question to be answered. Happy to go through and answer everybody's questions as we can. So don't everybody hit us at once. All right, so today what I wanted to talk about is something that if you've been thinking about selling your house, you've probably noticed there's a ton of people out there saying, I buy houses. Folks are sending out lots of letters. You'll see bandit signs. That's the yellow signs on the side of the road that you see that says, hey, we buy houses, ugly houses, any condition. UGG buys ugly houses, postcards, handwritten letters coming to you. Facebook ads is one I've been seeing a lot of, all saying, hey, we'll buy your house cash. Zillow's even gotten into this market, and those big companies are calling themselves iBuyers. So what's going on with this? All right, so the iBuyers truly do want to buy your house. They're going to use it like inventory. They're going to come in, they're going to purchase the house, they're going to turn around, they're going to resell it, maybe do a few minor repairs to it. What it does for you as the seller is it allows you to sell your house, walk away, don't have to deal with any showings, such as we have right now with COVID. A lot of people are interested in that. You don't have to worry about, hey, is this house going to close in time for me to settle on the new construction I'm waiting to contract on? Allows you to write a non-contingent offer. So there's a lot of reasons why people will choose a cash offer. Also, distressed sellers will go with a cash offer. If you are facing foreclosure, one of the things to stop that foreclosure from hitting your credit is to sell your house real quick and get it transferred before the foreclosure comes. Sometimes that's an option for people in the very last minute right before foreclosure. So there are a lot of different reasons why some sellers might want to take a cash offer, even though the net to you as a seller is going to be less than if you were to sell it on the open market. Always, because some way, shape, or form, the person that's making you that cash offer is looking at it as an investment. They have to have a profit motive in there. So how do you know who's real? Obviously, a company like Zillow, despite their inaccuracies on their valuations, as we talked about in a previous video, but they're going to be a true company. They're going to really buy. A lot of the people you see are not real buyers, though. They're what we call wholesalers. So what's a wholesaler? Wholesaler's going to come in and make you an offer on your property that you're going to find acceptable. The wholesaler does not have the ability to purchase the house under that contract. The wholesaler is now going to go out and find a real estate investor who can purchase that contract or purchase the house at that contracted price, and they're going to sell them the contract. They're going to put that money in their pocket. Honestly, that investor would be more than happy to give you that money too, right? It's not going to affect their profit margin, or else they wouldn't buy it. So how do you know who's real? Well, the first thing you can do is you can call me. One thing we've started doing here and we've had a lot of success with is we'll come out, we'll take a look at your property, we'll talk to you about the repairs that the property might need, what it would fetch on the open market. We'll show you a net sheet of what you're going to walk away with if you were to put it on the open market after all of the marketing expenses, transfer and recordation taxes, real estate commissions, obviously, all these other things. And we'll go over with you from what we see right now in the local market, because it varies from neighborhood to neighborhood. How many times is your house going to be shown? Are you going to have multiple offers? How long is it going to take to sell? How long is it going to take to close? We'll go over all these things with you so that you know exactly what will happen if you put your home on the market. And we'll also send your house out to investors we work with that are real investors, some institutional investors, some buying for rentals, some if it's a house that's tore up looking to fix it and resell it or fix it and keep it as a rental. But we will come out, we'll send your property out to the investors we work with, and we will present you with a cash offer from the investor and the net sheet on that so you can see how much money you'll walk away with. And the net sheet for listing your house, you can see how much money you'll walk away and answer all those questions for you about how long it's going to take. If you're going to do this on your own, there are a few things you can look for to see that the person you're dealing with is really a legit cash investor. The first one of those is going to be look at their proof of funds. If they have a letter from somebody that says they have money, that's not a proof of funds. That's a letter from somebody saying they have money. And it's a common thing to see with wholesalers. They'll do what they call transactional funding, and somebody will fund them to purchase the house, and then they'll just immediately resell it, and the person will be paid back within minutes. So you're looking for a real proof of funds. You're not looking for a letter that says they have cash. A hard money lender letter saying that the hard money lender is going to loan them money for the purchase is acceptable. True investors do use that. But one thing I've noticed on the wholesalers is their letters simply say they have the cash coming from some financial institution. So that's one thing to look for. The other one is to look and see if the contract says or assigns. So the wholesaler is going to contract to purchase your house, and they're going to say or assigns, or they're going to strike out the assignability clause inside the contract. Basically what that means is, let's say I were purchasing the house from you and decided I wasn't going to buy it or couldn't, like these wholesalers are going to, they'll put or assigns in there, which will allow them the opportunity to basically sell that contract to somebody else and they'll close on it. So that's another thing to look for. A true investor may also ask for that, a big institutional one like these iBuyers. They may be looking for the or assigns because they may be putting it into a different fund. But for the most small investors, like the guy that's coming out and knocking on your door or sending you that letter, if it's a real investor and he decides that he wants to assign that contract to a different LLC, take ownership of that property and some other legal entity that he owns or structure and needs to change the contract for that, he'll talk to you just about changing the contract. There's no reason for them to put or assigns in there. So this is kind of dull material for you if you're not really looking for selling your house for cash. So I'm sorry about that, but it's good information if you are looking to sell your house for cash. Some ways to make sure you get the most money here and ways to avoid getting taken advantage of or losing out and leaving some cash on the table that could have been yours. So again, if you want a cash offer on your property, let us know. Happy to go ahead and let you know what the cash investors are paying right now for properties like yours and how much you'll be able to walk away. Thank you for watching the video today. Again, if you send us a question, wind up using it in a video in the future, send you a gift card to a place of your choice. Even just plain Visa gift card. Just let us know. Thanks a lot for watching and look forward to hearing from you.